What's up, everyone? Welcome back to another trade recap. Today we'll be doing a quick recap on today's trade. Bro, I was literally losing my patience today while holding this trade, bro. Like, I ended up adding one more position to this trade, and I was like, if this trade hits my stop loss, I'm gonna crash out so bad, dude. Like, but anyways, it did hit our TP, which is great. And yeah, man. So stick to the full video to know how I took this trade. And yeah, man. And by the way, make sure to give a thumbs up to the video, subscribe to the channel if you're new here, and yeah, go follow me on X, bro. It's been a quite long time that I didn't like hit 1,000K follower, bro. What I'm saying, 1,000 followers on X still, bro. So do me a favor, go follow me on X, and yeah, make sure to check out Lucid Funding. Still, 40% discounts going on. Use code NEXTGEN, and yeah, without any further ado, let's go over the trade. So I'll go over the target objectives later, but let me show you why I took this trade. Okay, so first of all, we can break it down on the 1 minute time frame. But if you remember on the previous recap, I told you that whenever you see a gap that is unfilled before a sweep of liquidity, there is a likely there is like a 70-80% of like chance that price would inverse that and go for the opposing buy liquidity, right? So in this case, you could see before sweeping this low right here, or you could have I could even marked up this low, which is pre-830 low. I really pay attention to pre-830 lows and pre-930 lows and highs. Those are my like level of interest most of the time. I really love to use these. But as you can see, before sweeping out this low right here, which was the last gap, this one, right? Then we had another sweep of liquidity with this candle, and at around that time we had, oh man, we had this gap right here as well. I'm gonna make both of this orange, so those are more visible. Yeah, so as you can see, we inversed both of these gap, but just because we are so close, like 1 minute before the market opening, it was just 1 minute before the market opening, I didn't engage with it, but I was waiting for price to drop into this breaker. Didn't got that. I had a limit order like this, something like this, and I was initially targeting that high. So that was my first trade that I was looking for, but yeah, man, didn't get that. So waited for price to break above this high. We did that with this down close candle, which enticed me so much that I ended up going long on this candle. I'll tell you why. So if you look at the entry right here, once this candle uh, invalidated, or like yeah, invalidated the consequent, no, is it the min threshold level, bro? I keep messing things up, bro. Like the min threshold of this down close candle, which is out of block for me. This down close candle is out of block for me because we swept all this buy side with that particular candle, and that is a down close candle. Okay. Now you might say that is not our block, bro. I don't care. I know what I know, all right? I'm not here to brag anything, not saying any shit about anybody. What I'm using, I'm just sharing that, all right? If you have an opinion, comment it down. I'll read it, all right? But don't say shit like, oh, that's not an order block, bro. Probably I've done more work than you'd ever do. Let's put it that way, all right? I've watched these charts more than you, all right? Then that's the fact. And let me show you. I think I posted this on my Instagram. This is my journal, right? Can you guys see it? Let me see if you can see it. Can you see it? Yeah, you can. So this is my journal. All my knowledge that I acquired like within these 6 years, especially the past one, I think past 1.5 years, what changed in my trading entirely. I don't really use any this might sound awkward or may sound sketchy for you guys. I don't use any of the thing that you guys see. I just try to um, explain it the way you guys gonna understand. All right, and I do use auto blocks, and I do give you guys hints every single time in every video. If you can catch it, uh, you're genius. But so far, if one thing I learned so far is that the best, no, the most essential thing for a successful trading strategy or a winning strategy is that you have to know where the market's probably gonna go or where it is heading towards. All right, that's the most important thing for any strategy. All right, and then you can use anything like fair value gaps, inverse fair value gaps. But the things that I'm saying about inverse fair value gaps, those things actually works. And yeah, I'm explaining in a bit twisting way, but it does work what I'm saying in all these videos. But I'm not giving you what I'm actually using. I don't use any of these drawings whenever I'm trading. Okay, but whatever, the thing that I told you before, like okay, so these are the inverse gap. We pushed through them with speed, and then I entered on this auto block. And look, when price dropped aggressively within the down close candle, we engine like to mitigate, not to mitigate, to grab more orders. All right, they grabbed more orders within that from within that order block, and look at the push through that through these highs afterwards. And look at this candle, how that candle respects the min threshold of that order block. And then look what happened again. We dropped down again into that order block. We also didn't close below this. Let me take this shit out. We didn't close below this gap right here, fair value gap, whatever you want to say it, or you could have even used this inverse fair value gap. What I won't recommend because we don't have any sweep of liquidity. That's why I'm not gonna use it. But here's what you could have used for your secondary or maybe second entry. I would say the thing that I told you before. Like this was actually a nice trade. Okay, 2-hour trade. And I've said it like a couple times in my other recaps, so you'll see if it works or not. But yeah, man, I'm not gonna make this video any longer. So as you can see, I added one more contract. Think because I think we had some SMT at around that level. Yeah, so we had some SMTs with these lows, and my stop loss was let me see. When I added that position, my stop loss was below this low here. So I was at around that time I was risking like 15 points, which is not bad. So that may that second entry pretty much made this trade a 2.86 trade, not 3 or not 4, bro. All right, so because that entry was a bit higher, so yeah, pretty much made around like, let me see. And people who think that I only do this trade on paper trading account, bro, fuck off, dude. All right, fuck off. If you don't like me, it's your choice, bro. I cannot change that, but I'm giving you guys proof that this shit works. Okay, and I've showed you guys multiple times well how I trade, or where I trade. All right, I'm not gonna do that again, but just wait for next month. All right, something is coming, just wait for next month. But I think I made around And the second position that I add on here on the paper trading account, to be very honest, I didn't do that on my live account. I just took this trade and pretty much got out at that level. So I didn't do that thing, but all the other thing was same. So let me see. Fuck, man, where is the app, bro? Excuse my language, bro. Sometimes it is what it is, bro. I get pissed. So you can understand. Let me see. Or so I made around like 240 bucks. I made around like 240 bucks on the trade, which is not bad, bro. It works for me, bro. I'm happy with the execution. But yeah, today was a test for patience, bro. I was like, bro, this better not take me out of like if it hits my stop loss. I couldn't, bro. If it did that, I couldn't uh tolerate that, bro. So yeah, happy that it hit my TP, and yeah, it pretty much did push more higher, but we'll go over the higher time frame narratives or higher time frame analysis for now. Let me go over the higher time frame narrative real quick. Oh, that's the indicator. And by the way, if you remember, I told you guys on the previous recap that we are going to take out this high right here. If you don't remember that, go back and watch that video again, and then we had these equal highs, these highs, which I really don't like to see get rated. I want to see an SMT with this high, but if we end up doing that, then though we have an inverse gap right here, which really is the level to watch. So I'll keep my eyes on that. But yeah, I think we might end up sweeping all these equal highs and then probably retrace back. But today is, what day is it today? Today is Tuesday. So I really want to say some retracement Wednesday, and going forward to the week, I really want to see some retracement back into this whole whole leg right here, price leg right here. So yeah, man. But anyways, we have taken out this high with that candle, and yeah, pretty much that was it, bro. And on the hourly time frame, this is what I was actually targeting. Okay, this gap right here, this inverse gap, the high of that gap was actually my target. Okay, but there you go. That the high of that gap was actually what I was targeting. But anyway, man, I think, well, we did a great job today. I don't know if I'm gonna trade tomorrow. I'm expecting some retracement, but if I don't see anything forming, like anything on the chart interest me, then I'll probably ignore tomorrow. But till then, we'll look for some setups. Yeah, now I'm probably gonna journal my trades, and yeah, I hope you guys also took some nice trades today. But yeah, that was the recap, and yeah, man, my back still is a little bit sore, chat, and yeah, so I think it's a wrap. And yeah, make sure to check out Lucid Funding. Use code NEXTGEN, 40% discount still going on. And I'll catch you guys on to the next one. Till then, be safe. Take care of your mental health, your physical health. Peace out, chat.